By default, inputs and buttons in HTML are white and gray rectangles with black text. Labels are inline elements, so they're only the width of their content. This can make an input form on a web page seem messy and archaic. Using CSS allows programmers to both clean up and update the look and feel of this type of form. In this example, we'll start with a default designed form for collecting information about a user's computer preferences and access. Note that the form labels and inputs are not aligned and have an old school web vibe. The first step in fixing this is to fix the alignment. We start by altering the label elements in the following ways. First, we set the display to inline block so we can control block styles like width and height. Then we set a common width of all labels to 150 pixels. Next, we right align the contents of the labels to line up the input boxes. And finally, we add a margin top to put some space between the lines. Next, we can adjust the inputs to give them a more modern looking style. First, we'll set the border radius to 7 pixels to round the edges. Next, we'll change the border and text colors. And finally, we add a shadow. We'll style the button to match those input elements. We use margin left to move it over and margin top to provide some top space. And then we alter the colors of the background, border, and text. And finally, we round the edges to match the inputs. The last thing we'll do is add some interactive styles. We'll apply the hover action to the button so that it changes its look on mouse over. Then we will apply the active option to the button, which will take effect when a user clicks on the button. And finally, we'll add the focus event to the input, which will change the background to yellow when that element gets focus and is ready for input.